You described particularly sitting down in a conference room and making a video. And, you know, I'm just ever so getting used to doing that now. In fact, I much prefer talking to real people.
Yes.
When I sit down and just look at my camera, right, to record, I just kind of go into a...
As do most people.
Right? I need massive amounts of caffeine to be able to get hyper enough to do it. So what is how would you recommend people balance their personality, if you like, and the way that they share that online with their business persona or their business subjects? I mean, the reason that I asked that is, let's talk, you know, like at Instagram for a minute.
Mm-hmm.
My Instagram is totally corporate, right? I mean, that's all it is. And yet I know that Instagram wants personalities, it wants faces, it wants interaction, but I don't know how to do that. So how do you teach, you know, an aging millennial like me how to, you know, let loose a little bit and let the personality out online?
Well, it's going to come in, you know, multiple different components. You know, if it's easier for you to share personality in a photo, then do more photos. If it's easier for you to share personality in a video, then do videos. It can help to do more spontaneous type things where you have somebody else do the filming of you at an event. It could be at a fundraising event. It could be at a networking event. It could be, you know, in your offices, just talking with other people, but plan ahead to have somebody else do the video in more spontaneous environments where you're doing the one-on-one communications. Or like I said, do photos where you can turn around and say, okay, this is where I'm doing, this is where I'm traveling, this is what I'm working on, these are the restaurants I'm going to, and it shares a bit more of your personality in a photo that doesn't necessarily have to be, you know, you talking to a camera, trying to, you know, talk to a blank space. Additionally, if you want to do those types of videos, you need to practice. I've been doing videos for 6 years. I've gotten pretty good at knowing like to come on camera and how to start off and how to keep the energy up and how to talk to a blank wall and pretend like I'm actually talking to a human being. But even then I fail. I'm not always perfect, but the more you do it, and I always recommend turn on your camera, on your computer, on your phone, whatever it is, and just talk to it. You can record and watch back if you want to. I usually record and delete because I don't want to go back and watch myself. But it's just getting in the practice of doing it and realizing your mannerisms and learning how to think a step ahead of what you're saying. Because inevitably on live film, we always tend to do the tongue rolls and fumbles and trip over ourselves. But when you're nervous, you'll do more of those. So the more you practice, the less likely you are to do those things. And so you just need to, you know, get comfortable with it, figure out what type of content works for you, and then just work on sharing that, you know, personality side of it. And the personality could come photos, videos, it could come in the captions, how you talk when you write, you know, make it sound the way you talk, those sorts of things.